If there is one thing that has characterized Nigeria's landscape when it comes to wage increases, it has to be talks, strikes, and negotiations with the government of the day. History shows that minimum wage for Nigerian workers has never been gotten so easily. The road to an increase in wages has been laced with battles, protests, confrontations, and long talks with the government. From 1979 till date, Nigeria has witnessed different highs and lows in the minimum wage. With the recent removal of fuel subsidy in Nigeria, attention is once again on the cost of living of the average Nigerian worker. In June 2023, the Trade Union Congress stated that the minimum wage should be increased from the current 30,000 naira to 200,000 naira before the end of June 2023. In his May 29 speech, the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, promised that workers will have more than a minimum wage, but a living wage to have a decent life. Also in June, the NUC and the TUC set an 8-week timeline to finalize an agreement to raise the minimum wage. Here's a look at the struggle for a minimum wage from 1979 till 2023. In the civilian era of 1979, with a pay rise for political leaders, the labor union leaders also demanded a new minimum wage. In 1981, Comrade Hassan Sumonu led the calls for a 300 naira per month minimum wage. Finally, a resolution was reached with President Shagari at that time, and the wage was pegged at 125 naira per month. In the 1989 to 1990 era, another demand to increase the wage was made. Pascal Bafiao and Adams Oshiomhole led the Nigerian Labor Union delegation. Finally, a 250 naira national minimum wage was agreed. In 1990, it was moved to 3,000 naira. Fast forward to 1999, when the military handed over power to a new civilian government under Olusegun Obasanjo, another demand was made and negotiations began. In 2000 to 2001 era, 5,500 naira for state workers and 7,500 naira for federal workers and oil-producing state workers were agreed to. Though the wage was due for review years later, it was not until 2010, under Goodluck Jonathan, that 18,000 naira minimum wage was achieved. The road to the current 30,000 naira minimum wage was one filled with accusations and counter-accusations between organized labor and the Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige. Eventually, in 2018, President Muhammadu Buhari approved 30,000 naira as the new minimum wage. Now, the labor unions say the current economic realities are making them demand a 200,000 naira minimum wage. Will the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu agree to this new wage? Or should the labor union lower their demand? Nigerian workers wait with bated breath.